no one's on yet.
Mm-hmm. Hi, thank you for joining our second live session. I think it's a second live session. My name is Mira and I'm a physiotherapist at the Joint Space. The reason why I'm here today with you is because my work revolves around chronic stress, and part of chronic stress is also managing chronic pain. Is also managing our stress levels. So we'll probably wait for a few more seconds to see if more people will join. Okay, should we keep going? Okay, I can see 2 people joining us. Okay, so in the session today, I'm going to take you through the meditation designed for people who have difficulty coping with stress and anxiety, and people whose body and mind are affected by the level of stress they're experiencing at the moment. So a little background to why we need to pay a special attention to our stress levels at these times is that when we're experiencing continuous stress, our body is in a constant state of alert and doesn't let go, doesn't relax, doesn't do what it normally does. That, you know, you're in a high stress situation, your stress hormones are up. And then after that, you either do something or you relax, the danger has passed, and you're then able to heal. Our body is able to cope with whatever product of stress was. However, when we are in a constant stress, or we are triggered because in the past we had some traumatic experiences. I know that lots of people in the area are coming from the countries where they were exposed to the war, or they are or some of these things are still going on over there. So especially those people, their trigger mechanisms are much higher. So what happens is that muscle tension keeps increasing instead of relaxing and let it go, and body fills with stress hormones. The increased muscle tension then can cause body's aches and pains. And then you can experience things like low back pain, neck pain. People that never had it suddenly have it, you know. Joint pains disrupt digestion, breathing problems, our breathing changes, and changes of breathing patterns and similar. So high cortisol and this reaction of our body can affect how we think and what kind of thoughts we think. For example, we are more negative and more thinking about scary stuff. It may also affect how we communicate with our loved ones and people around us. 2 most typical responses are withdrawal, going inwards and stop communicating, or we may express our anxiety through anger and alienate others. It also may affect what kind of decisions we make. They're often short-term based on our current fears. So this is why it's very important to be able to find ways to de-stress, find ways to remove cortisol from our body and reduce its production by physical exercise, movement activities, hobbies, dance, walking, meditation, listening to the music, making music, spending time in water, for example, swimming pools, showers, washing your face and hands regularly, and similar. So I'm going to pause to see if there is any questions. Okay? I'm wondering also, does anybody who is listening to this here now has any back pain, neck pain, or any other aches or pains or inflammation happening in their body that had started since maybe a week or 10 days ago, or in this period of time? Something that they can't relate to an injury? No. Well, very good. So what we are going to do now is a form of guided meditation through visual imagery. Now, I do know that there are people who can easier imagine things, and for people that they imagine things in different ways. It doesn't have to be visual imagery. So do whatever makes sense to you. And this meditation is with the aim to help you create a safe space within your mind that can help you de-stress and reduce cortisol levels. And just word of caution, don't do this now if you're driving. Do it only if you're in a safe environment and you can sit or lay down in a comfortable position and keep your legs and arms uncrossed. So I'm just going to wait for a few moments for you to position yourselves. I mean, one of the reasons why I don't say it's not safe to do it while driving, because I'm going to be asking you to close your eyes. Okay, so let's start. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Put your hand on your chest, just where your heart is, and imagine that you can breathe into your hand. And you don't need to control your breathing, just breathe as naturally as it comes. Breathing into your hand and breathing out. What we are doing now is we are naturally sinking in our heart with our mind with our heart, and getting into a better coherence of these two biggest systems in our body. And now I wonder if you can imagine that you're checking your body to ensure you become totally relaxed. As your muscles relax, your mind relaxes also. And begin your feet. Feel your toes, stretch them, and relax them. Begin to tighten your calves. Now relax them. And let that relaxation spread past your ankles, up your calves to the back of the knee. Feel those muscles easing, resting comfortably. Now your thighs. Pull them tight. Be aware of those long muscles tensing. Now relax those muscles. Feel them lengthening and resting comfortably. Feel your legs as they sink even deeper into the chair as you relax even more. And if you've done this properly, your legs seem to sink deeper into the chair as they've become heavier. And as you allow yourself to relax even deeper, notice how regular and rhythmic your breathing has become. Breathing into your heart and breathing out. And now your stomach muscles. Pull them in gently. And now let them expand and relax comfortably. Your shoulders and back muscles. Flex them. Feel them pull across your back and then relax. And notice how your spine sinks deeper into the chair as you relax even more deeply. Notice how easy and regular your breathing has become. And now your fingers and fingertips, clench them, feel the tension, now relax them. And allow the relaxation to spread up your arms to your neck, and make sure your neck is comfortable with your head in an easy position. Your face muscles are flat and stretch comfortably across your face. Squeeze up your face and relax. And feel the tension leaving your face muscles, lengthening and softening and relaxing even more than before. You can now feel the air temperature against your skin. It feels smooth and comfortable. And now you can allow the relaxation to spread to your scalp, knowing that you're relaxed from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And now I wonder if you can imagine that you're standing in front of the door leading into your own special room. Study it for a moment, noticing the color and design, looking at the texture and pattern of the handle, and understand that this room is always here for you in your thoughts. You can always find it just by relaxing and imagining the door in your mind. Then you open the door and move easily inside the room. It's comfortable and warm inside here, and softly lit, and furnished exactly as you want it to be, to make it absolutely perfect. Make it truly vivid in your mind, noticing the smell of it, the feel of it, as well as the way it looks. Because this is a room where you can make wonderful things happen for yourself just by imagining them. And in the middle of the room is a comfortable chair. The most comfortable chair you have ever seen. And you just walk slowly over to it and sit down, marveling a deep sense of tranquility that sweeps over you as you just relax. Nobody wanting anything, nobody expecting anything, allowing yourself to become more relaxed than you can ever remember. And as you're sitting in your chair, in your safe room, in your own room, where nobody can ever come but you, I wonder if you can imagine a very strange thing. I wonder if you can imagine that you're breathing through the top of your head. You're breathing in a wonderful orange healing light. This light has the ability to take away and wash away all products of stress, all stress hormones, and any products of metabolism that have been maybe stuck in those tense muscle fibers, and relaxing your muscles, taking away the tensions from your mind and body, leaving you relaxed and with a special sort of clarity of mind. With every breath in, this orange healing light passes through your blood vessels and veins, accessing every part of your body. You can see it filling the tissues in your head, your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your back, your lower back, your stomach, your hips, your upper legs, your lower legs, all the way to the feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Filling your body with a wonderful feeling of relaxation and easiness. You can check your body to see if there are any parts of your body that are maybe still not filled with this orange healing light, and just allow this light to fill in those parts too. Just breathing in from the top of your head, this orange, bright light, healing light, accessing every nerve, every fiber, every cell in your body, healing, refreshing, rejuvenating your body and your mind. And any moment now, when you're ready, you can open your eyes, feeling rested, refreshed, re-energized, and calm. Thank you. And some of you that may have challenges opening your eyes because it's so good and relaxing over there, you can rub your hands, get more energy into your body by doing it. And then just covering your eyes, protecting it from a direct light, and coming back into the room. Is there any question? Is there any experiences? Is there any thoughts that you would like to share with us? How was it for you? You can do this practice every day. I know that some people have challenge with meditation where you're just sitting and observing your breath, or observing a candle, or, trying to clear your head from your thoughts. And especially, as I said, people struggling with high stress levels and anxiety at the moment, it might be more challenging to do that. So instead of typical classical meditation, I suggest doing something like this that keeps your mind occupied, keeps your mind focused, and it does do lots of healing. It leaves you very, very relaxed and refreshed at the end of it.
The Tassie file said it's very relaxing.
Very good, very good. I'm glad you have experienced it. Okay. Well, thank you very much. As I said, you can do this every day on a regular basis to balance your cortisol levels and stress levels in your body and relax as best as you can. And yes, before I finished, I've just been reminded to join our community. And the link is in the bio. Our link to our community is in the bio. I think we are having every day somebody from the joint space will be joining you and sharing tips, experiences, practices that are very useful every time, but especially all the times, but especially now. So thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for engaging. And I will see you soon. Bye.